This is something that made me go, As you may know, I have had my insurance license in the state of California for over a decade. And when I was reviewing policies for 2024, I noticed this new exclusion. Look here, this is under exclusions and expenses not covered on a 2024 Cigna health policy. Treatment of an injury or a sickness which is due to war, declared or undeclared, riot, or insurrection. This is not typical. This is an insurance policy from United last year for 2023, and the language typically reads like this: what happens with my coverage under extraordinary circumstances? And it says in cases of disaster, epidemic, war, riot, insurrection, that they will do their best to provide the services you need. But now take a look at United's 2024 health insurance policy, another exclusion, T, war. We do not cover an illness, treatment, or medical condition due to war, declared or undeclared. Cigna and United aren't the only ones that have changed their language excluding war from their policies. Anthem has also done this, and it just makes you wonder, why in the world would that be the case? As always, let me know what you think.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Makar Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, salutations, and blessings be unto the hopeful elect, pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe, in the sincere hopes of being delivered in these last days, all right? This is the brother Yakanan from the GMS England branch. And as you just seen in this brief video, you have this woman going into the health insurance policy update for this company by the name of Cigna, all right? And they have made substantial changes in regards to what they cover and what they don't cover in their 2024 printout of their health insurance policy, all right? Now, as it says here, if you suffer injury or sickness, which is basically as a result of war, declared or undeclared, riot or insurrection, you will not be covered, all right? If you have an injury or sickness as a result of war, declared or undeclared, riot or insurrection, you will not be covered, all right, as you can see here on the screen. And she even went to the previous edition, all right, last year's 2023, to see what it said. And as you can see here, it says, you know, under extraordinary circumstances, they actually said they will do their best to provide the services that you need, in comparison to 2024, when they straight out say that you will not be covered, all right, in relation to an injury or sickness that is suffered due to war, declared or undeclared, riot or insurrection, all right? So that is a major switch up that they have made in their policy, all right? And this is obviously because, you know, they understand and they know what's coming, all right? Lord willing, you know, in 2024, all right? And not to forget, you know, these corporations, you know, these companies, they have inside information, all right? They have inside information concerning particular things that are going to play out upon the earth, all right? It's just like 9/11, okay? It's just like, you know, many things that play out upon the earth. The elites know and engineer many of the occurrences that play out. So they have the ability to give the heads up to particular corporations and enterprises that they might have ties in, all right, and money invested in, so they will not lose out when these things play out upon the earth, okay? And this could well indeed, you know, be a perfect example of a situation like that, you know, playing out right now, right before our eyes, okay? And, like the woman was saying, this is not the only company, all right, that's doing this. There's probably many other, different insurance companies out there that have made adjustments and changes in what they do cover and what they don't cover in, retaliation to the current climate upon the earth, which is war, okay? Which, again, highlights the time that we are in right now upon the face of the earth. We are in a time of war, all right? So let's start off right quick with Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1. And as you can see, it says here, a time for everything, all right? So this Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill, all right, and a time to heal, a time to break down, and a time to build up. Now let's skip down to verse 8. It says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace, all right? So when you survey the current climate upon the face of the earth right now, we are clearly in a time of war, okay? We are clearly in a time of unrest. We are clearly in a time of uproars upon the face of the earth, okay? Because as the scriptures say, when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn, okay? And the people are mourning throughout the four corners of the globe because Esau, Edom, all right, beginning with the ruling bank and elites, are ruling the planet Earth, okay? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, Job 9 and 24. So right now we are in a time of war. You actually have war playing out upon the earth in, various different places. You have, Russia and the Ukraine. Okay, you have the Hamas situation with Israel. All right. These are examples of war playing out upon the earth, amongst others. Okay, so we are clearly in a time of war right now, man. Okay, and that's undeniable. All right. Now, the next scripture I want to get is 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. And it reads, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is in this very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay? So how do we, measure the time? All right? Via the prophecies. Okay? Via surveying the world, seeing what's happening and filtering these events through the Holy Scriptures. That gives us an indication of where we are biblically, man. Okay? Now, verse 2 says, then shalt thou well understand that it is in this very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is beginning to visit the world. Okay? Now, let's see in verse 3 what it says. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Okay? Now, you just had a 7.4 earthquake in Japan. Okay? As soon as the new year came in, okay, according to Esau, Edom, of course, you had a 7.4 earthquake in Japan. That's no coincidence, man. We are in the time of the highest, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, beginning to visit the world which he made. Okay? So again, verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world. Now, uproars of the people in the world, that is happening. That has been happening. Okay? You have various different uproars and uprisings, all right, of people upon the earth. Okay? You have all kind of protests, happening on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. There's even websites out there that keep track of all the uproars and all the uprisings and protests that's happening, throughout the four corners of the globe, all right, in real time. Okay, there's been, Archeum that have sent, them kind of websites in the chat. Okay, so these things are continually happening on the face of the earth. And all of these things are identifying marks as to where we are in the grand scheme of things concerning the end of Esau Edom's kingdom. Okay, and the end of this world in general. All right, they're all identifying marks. So again, it says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before of thee, even from the beginning. All right? So these are the signs. All right? These are the things that we're to look out for to let us know when Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is about to make his return, and when particular prophecies are about to be activated upon the face of the earth, man. Okay? Now let's get Jeremiah 30 and verse 7. Now remember, Elder Apostle Tahar has coined this year, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay? And Lord willing, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Ra'azah, this is indeed the year where Jacob's trouble, is fully activated upon the face of the earth. Okay? Lord willing, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Ra'azah. So this is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. And it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man. All right? So Jacob's trouble will indeed be manifested upon the face of the earth in our lifetime. Okay? And again, it could well happen this year, 2024. Okay? It could happen in 2024. Jacob's trouble could be activated in 2024 through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? Lord willing. All right? We are in that time. All right? You can't survey the world and think to in yourself, in your mind, that that's an impossibility for Jacob's trouble to play out in these last days. All right? Considering everything that's happening in the world today. All right? Considering how they're pushing this new world order agenda. Considering, how, they're coming against and taking away the liberties of the people on a daily basis. Your perceived liberties, that you think you have. They're being stripped away by the day. Things are becoming more and more draconian. Okay? So I can definitely see Jacob's trouble playing out this year, being 2024, man. I can definitely see them administering the MOTB, the Revelations 13 and 16. Okay? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, all of these things are possible, man. And they can happen in a very short space of time. Okay? Now let's jump to Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1, because it's going to be a time like never before, man. And it has, as you can see here, it says the time of the end. All right? So you know what it's talking about. Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1, and it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered. Okay? So the elect of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai are going to be delivered from that time of trouble. Okay? Are going to be delivered from those trials and tribulations that they will be faced with upon the face of the earth, man. They're going to overcome through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay? So even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be written in the book. Okay? So this is going to be like a time like never before. You're going to have all sorts of uproars and insurrections playing out. You're going to have all sorts of violence. Okay? You're going to have cannibalism. Okay? You're going to have some real heavy, all right, things playing out upon the face of the earth. And if you don't have Yahweh Hashem Yahushai on your side in that time, you are done for. Okay? If the Lord ain't with you in this time, you are completely done for. It's a wrap. Okay? And that's why the scriptures say, through the fear of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, do we persuade men. Why do you think we do these videos? Why do you think we go out on the highways and the byways? Okay? Because we fear the Lord. Okay? And we want to be exempt from that judgment to come, as pursuing to Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. Okay? We want that far wall. We want that mark of exemption from judgment to these things that are coming. Okay? That's why we do what we do through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. All right? So, I just wanted to bring that out, coming across that video. I thought that was very interesting. All right? That this company has actually, updated their policy, and I haven't gone all up into it, But, you know, I have no reason to doubt the video. You know, it seems very plausible that these things will be happening, you know, especially concerning, you know, the times that we're in, you know, wars and rumors of wars, so on and so forth. All right. So, you know, with that, you know, Lord willing, this brief lesson was edifying. And until the next time, I'll say shalom.